going to be changing the wire on this Flux core welder today. It's got the 10-pound spool E71T GS mild steel 035 from Harbor Freight. If you haven't changed this wire before, it can be a little tricky. This can spring apart and fly all over the place, which is not a lot of fun. I've already pulled the wire out, and I already have a new tip ready. I like to put a new tip on when I change the wire. So I'll leave that here for now. It'll poke out of here more easily. You flip this lever back and push this up. It's got a little drive roller right there that you have to feed the wire into. My welder got a little messed up right here, so this is kind of aftermarket. Take that off. And the main thing is just trying to make sure this doesn't become unsprung, so holding a little tension on it can help. Find out where they burn this in. Now I want it to come out the bottom like this. So I'll cut a nice fresh end off. And one of the things I like to do is the wire is rounded right here. So when you go to put it in, there's a really tight spot right there. And it doesn't like to go in there very well when it's rounded like that. So I like to straighten this last piece out. Get that as straight as you can get, just for a couple inches. And then when you go to feed this through this little hole, it should get in to where it's supposed to go fairly well. So that's about enough. Now I'll hold tension on the roll so it doesn't spring back. And then just keep that tension on and keep your finger here so it doesn't spring on you. Try to get that in the hole and not really jam it too hard if you can avoid it. And if you can feel it go inside the liner, that's great. Go ahead and put this back down. Depending on how much you want your roller to grab, this is going to be your adjustment. You can press that down. You don't want to smash it. So I'll hold some tension right here. Go ahead and get this stuff back on. Now what I'll do is I'll turn the wire speed up to its maximum so it doesn't take forever to come out, and I'll just wait for it. And the roller has a little knurled guide, so when this comes out you can look at it and see if it's smashing it too much. If it's feeding right now and you can hold a little resistance, that's a good sign it's enough grab. And I'll run a little bit of the wire out, maybe get rid of the first round of this in case it had any defects. Go ahead and make a nice straight cut, good crisp cut. And then I'll install the tip. The knurling looks pretty good right here, so I think we're going to be all right. That was the 030 tip. And I like to tighten these down a little bit. I think it helps with the heat transfer out of the tip into the gun. I'll reinstall this and then turn it back down to my desired range, which is usually about 3 on this machine. Just make sure it's feeding really well. It's got some decent amount of grip. And that's basically it. That should get you ready to weld. So I'm going to be doing gasless flux core up to 1/4 inch with 035. That's with NR211MP. That would be the Lincoln brand. Anyway, that is how to change your MIG wire. Hopefully the video helps you out. There's a couple little tips and make it really easy to get your wire changed. See you on the next video.